This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.
It's Monday morning and I'm missing my better half. She's making coffee real quick. Morning, LG. Yeah. It sucks for you guys out there. For those of you that are just waking up or whatnot, I totally forgot about the Parade of Planets today. Lunar Girl was up for the Parade of Planets. Unfortunately, they got clouds. That sucks. Huh? Are you gonna stand off screen and talk?
No.
All right. This is funny. She had to get her coffee, had to get her morning coffee. Yeah. She didn't want to be falling asleep during the show.
Hell yeah.
And then she's gonna go to bed like shortly after the show, which is ironically weird. I've never seen anybody go to sleep after drinking coffee.
Okay, hold on.
What?
My butt is slipping off my chair.
Your butt's slipping off the chair. Yeah. Oh man, so many clouds. That's a bummer. And LG say morning, Kim.
Morning, LG.
But yeah, so Kim, what are we talking about today? Or this morning?
We are talking about the Enjoy Illinois 300
From what track?
World Wide Technology Center, formerly known as Gateway Motorsports Park
in Madison, Illinois. Yeah, so what we're gonna be talking about? No Formula One today, just NASCAR. We're gonna talk about how, for one, I woke up luckily we DVR the race.
Yes.
We went to a party last night.
Yes, we did.
And we were out kind of late. We were up kind of late.
Yeah, we were.
And so by the time I finally wake up, the race is already going into stage 2.
Yes.
So with the DVR, I'm able to get caught up. Hopefully get caught up. I'm like, what, a lap behind you. And Fox never went to another damn commercial.
No, they didn't.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, the one time I'm begging for commercials.
They don't do it.
They don't do it, right.
I forgot my phone. Give me a moment.
What do you need your phone for?
Okay. I was going to put that on my phone, but
what?
the YouTube thing on my phone.
Oh, where's your phone at?
It's on top of the candle right by the drill.
On top of the candle right by the drill?
Underneath the table.
Okay. Well, I can scoot back and there's Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Morning.
All right.
Are you good, sure?
I'm sure about everything.
Okay.
I'm excited, though. You know why I'm excited?
Why?
Well, you should know why I'm excited, because there's this damn shirt I'm wearing.
Yes, exactly.
Obviously, this is oh, shit. Damn microphone's in the way.
It is an older shirt, yes.
You could age, Jack.
Yep.
Old Uncle Size saying it's an old Uncle Size shirt. The sucker is 3X, and holy crap, it actually fits.
Yes,
again.
It does.
So I was like, I want to go through the rest of my 3X shirts and see what still fits.
Well, yeah.
Because obviously I lost some weight and didn't realize it.
Yes, you have.
Let's keep growing the beard down, I guess. That's what. Okay, that's what. There we go. There's the new. I'm gonna go Duck Dynasty look.
If you
long hair and a long beard.
If you want to, go for it.
Sweet. You just gave me permission.
Just if you get too hot, let me braid your hair and your beard.
Excuse me? No. No.
I'll put it in a ponytail then.
No. No. I'm not doing a ponytail. You're not braiding. If I get this sucker long, you're not going to braid the damn beard.
That's your choice if you want to grow it.
my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, Lord. All right. So, other than that, Kim, besides us having fun, but driver points don't work. Otherwise, besides going to a party last night and having fun and yeah, and all that good stuff. What do you think of the race? The Enjoy Illinois 300 from World Wide Technology Raceway, formerly Gateway Motorsports Park in Madison, Illinois.
Good name. Very good name. I would go to Illinois just to explore, but the race was boring as hell.
I really need to go through my F1 app, F1 TV app, go to the last F1 race from Monaco when Max is like, fuck, I wish I would have brought a pillow. This is so boring.
Yeah.
And put that on the soundboard to play it.
Yeah. That's about what it was.
Every time there's a boring race, that's exactly how I feel now.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I mean, the only good thing is, like, honestly, it felt like Fox didn't run a lot of commercials.
No, they didn't run a lot of commercials. I can tell you that much. They didn't run a lot of commercials at all.
Oh, damn, that was good.
You're welcome.
I know, you're good. You know how to make shit.
Well, I did. I was a bartender at one time.
Oh, sure. You're just giving out my secrets now.
No,
Everybody's supposed to believe it's coffee.
Hey, you know.
By the way, how's yours taste?
Tastes really good. I don't think I put enough in, though.
Wait, enough what?
Enough Fireball.
So what you got in your coffee there, Kim?
I have Fireball, creamer, and brown sugar and cinnamon syrup.
And you put enough Fireball in it?
No, I can't taste it.
Well, Fireball's kind of cinnamony.
Yeah.
So it's probably a mix of both.
Probably is a mix of both that I'm tasting.
And that's how we do a racing show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
it is a mix of both the syrup and the and the Fireball.
So, yeah.
Sounds good, Kim.
Anyways, so gosh, I mean, this is gonna be a short episode.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks when we don't have F1 and IndyCar to help. What
readings? We need to do readings.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna go back to doing these in the beginning because we forget them when they're at the end of the show.
We're gonna pause the main topic to get through our housekeeping.
If you're like watching this later and you don't want to hear just do all the reads,
just fast forward. We'll let you know about how long it takes.
Sure, I'll give like a thumbs up or something. How about that?
Okay.
I don't have like a deal up there that says, hey, come back to the show. Anyways, reads.
Thank you, Adam Goswick of A Certain Point of View podcast, for creating our remix logo. Thank you, Backyard TARDIS.
You almost said tortoise. Oh, damn. Early on, I get to hit the button.
Please get your shit together.
Thank you, Backyard TARDIS, for supporting us
on
Patreon.
Ask what the fucking tortoise is.
If you would like to support
tortoise?
If you like to support us, go to patreon.com /used and abused, and it'll give you the breakdown of all the tiers.
Right. There's 3 tiers. You got $1, $5, and $10.
Yeah.
And yeah, join it because not this. Yeah, actually, this coming weekend, a week from this last weekend, I hope, fingers crossed, to have my first video up of my first full listen to a Taylor Swift album.
Yes.
Her very first one.
Yes.
So anyway, keep going, Kim.
Check out the ATSW family.
Today
at 5.
Later today
at 5:30 Eastern. That is 5:30 p.m. Eastern. The Sidebar Cantina will go live.
And they
are
will
covering
discussing
what we're reading.
In the book club. But yeah, they're discussing Star Wars: The Living Force. By the way, again, thank you, Ubaldo.
Yes.
And for the mugs.
Yes, and for the mugs too.
Anyways, I got to hit the next button.
ATSW, the Escape Pod, every Pantless Wednesday, live on YouTube at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. Don't know what their topic is this week.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I need to write. I gotta start writing shit down.
Yeah, you do.
Layman's terms, Keith Layman
on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yep.
drunken banter.
Yep.
And all the fun stuff.
Being a girl mom, we listened to a lot of
Tay-Tay.
Tay over the years. Yep.
Yeah. Well, the ironic thing, Luna Girl, is the fact that I've never she's a fan of Taylor Swift.
I am.
I have never listened to Taylor Swift. Never. Well, besides like a Weird Al version of one of her songs.
Yeah, exactly. Could you mute my mic, please?
Mute your mic. Why are we muting your mic?
My eyes are starting to wig out on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I need to go get it now.
Yeah, you don't get good drop. I mean, you didn't have a drop.
That's why I'm having a hard time reading. Is my eyes are going like this.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you're like drunken banter about almost everything and like magic cards, check out our man Keith Lehman on Layman's Terms here on YouTube. Strangest things has happened with Don Dallas News and Luna Girl. Luna Girl's currently in our chat. Every other Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, they are watching Stranger Things for the very first time. They are currently in season 4, while Scott is still in season 3 behind. They are on the race to get to end season 4 before the start of season 5. And Scott is really snoozing on this shit. There's a lot of stuff Scott's snoozing on from getting done. So I apologize to everybody. I need to watch it. I need to get caught up on it. So at least I'm with them on season 5. You back? You take it? You took your drugs? Oh, you will in a moment. Okay, wait. Oh, I guess we're not turning your mic on yet. Great reviews with Alan and Dragon Buddy. I got down here on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but they also been doing Tuesday night shows too. Yes. They are rocking it. You like horror, everything horror, go check out great reviews here on YouTube. You jump in the chat, say hi, and become part of the Walking Dead, right? Talking Dead. Yes, Walking Dead. I feel like a Walking Dead half the time, but oh, hey, there. Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
You forgot to tell me you're ready.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, so
you're not.
That's taken. Now what I'm also going to do here.
Check out Sweet Studios and Explicit Noise on YouTube. Not sure what Sweet's got going on, but I do know one of the last posts I saw that he was working on going out and doing some live shows. That's friggin' awesome. Which I need to reach out to him.
Yeah.
I need to reach out to Sweet because I need to find out about see if he's seen that Metallica video from Munich.
Oh, I know.
And just, maybe get him on here to say, so what do you think that the guitar techs had to do after the show?
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of rain.
That was a lot of rain.
Anyways.
Orange and Fez Show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, iTunes.
The only last show they did was the one what the hell was it?
It was Down Periscope.
Yeah, Down Periscope. Yeah, they're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, formerly iTunes.
Red 5 Tavern live on Fridays. Season 3 coming soon.
Right. But go back through the archives and watch season 1 and season 2. Because holy moly, you want to get some laughters and stuff. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, they're really good at it. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's friggin' awesome. Sometimes some of the stuff they come up with makes you
the coffee guy.
Dude, I will forever love that line from Dawn. The coffee guy? So there's this guy, Clark, that was a coffee guy at the tavern that would serve really good coffee, but he got killed.
Yeah.
And it kept coming up. And one of the times Dawn was like, the coffee guy? And dude, I lost it. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. Unfortunately, I missed season 2, but you need to watch season 2. Also, see what I'm saying here? Scott's behind on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so am I. Of course.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Of course, when they originally aired season 1 and 2, my schedule was different than what it was now.
Right. I am part of the Red 5 Network. You got Red 5 Reading Club or Book Club. To get more information, reach
out.
Wait, the fuck, Scott? Was I drunk when I wrote this?
I don't know.
Holy.
Hold it.
I'm gonna live edit this motherfucker.
Yes, we are. Also, too, she has a podcast called On the Fives on the Red 5
Good Lord.
YouTube channel that she
I swear to
does.
God, I was not drinking when I wrote this. I wasn't.
No,
That's the wrong one I'm trying to do.
She does do On the Fives on the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th of every month. And she does have guests.
Wait, why is this? Oh, it's right there. Duh. Okay.
Reach.
Oh my God, for more information. I think originally I was going to put reach out to Nicole, and then my brain went, no, put contact. It's easier.
Yeah.
Anyways, contact Nicole on Twix, Twitter, X, whatever you call it, at PL Fandoms. And I know she's got a Red 5 Book Club one.
She does. On Discord.
She can throw it in the chat.
Yeah, she's got a Red 5 Discord too.
Which I got to get added.
And then go to
bio.link/red5 to find more exciting podcasts like this one. And as always, most of our podcast links are in our show notes or the top of our X page, or I guess the top of the X page is the bio.link/used-abused-pod. Only thing you won't find there is Patreon.
Yes.
I've not added it back in yet.
No, you haven't.
Hell, I haven't added our TeePublic back in yet.
I know you haven't.
See, I'm snoozing. I'm losing. Hey, God, man. Just hit me, Kim.
No, I'm not going to hit you.
All right. Anyways, you want to shout the chat?
There, we got Nicole and Luna Girl in the chat.
Oh, the innkeeper.
Yeah, the innkeeper.
That's who Kark was.
Yeah. So we do have Nicole and Luna Girl in the chat.
Yeah. And Nicole's our third co-host.
Yep. Nicole is our third co-host of Used and Abused. Oh, and she says fun summer stuff coming, announcement on the 5s, June 15th.
Oh, there you go. For Nicole.
Yeah.
Yep, on the 5s. And yeah, you can find that on the Red 5 Network. Anyways, let's get into the World Wide Technology Race, the Enjoy Illinois 300. And I have to take my glasses off because it's on my phone, because my tablet is dead.
And you're welcome, Nicole.
And charging, because Scott forgot to look to make sure it was charged up.
And Kim didn't.
No, this is not. No, we're not blaming Kim being me on this, because it's not her responsibility for my tablet being uncharged. Not your responsibility. That's my tablet.
Oh, now that they set and marinate together, oh my gosh! I can now taste it all. Yes.
All right.
Flavors are now marrying together.
All
real
right. Well,
good.
this track is a 1.25, so 1.25 mile.
Quarter mile.
A mile.
One and a quarter.
A mile and a quarter miles. What? 1 mile. 1.25 miles.
Yeah, 1.25 miles.
Paved track. Obviously, we're running NASCAR. We used to run dirt. It's Bristol. Kim's favorite race.
Don't even go there, because dirt don't belong on Bristol.
Kim was so upset they got rid of the Bristol dirt race.
I was not. I did not like them putting dirt on Bristol. Okay. If you want a dirt track, find a dirt track.
We're not talking about Bristol.
I don't care.
Oh boy, I love I can do that to you every time. Anyways, the race was at it was supposed to start at 6:36 p.m. Eastern. Well, I guess it did, didn't it?
It started at 6:30
Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
No, it didn't.
It started at 3:30 Eastern. Yeah,
it was supposed to be at 6:30, but they were expecting storms later tonight. So NASCAR, I wonder how come they didn't do this so we could go Coke 600. They moved the fucking race forward.
Yeah, I still have an issue with that.
Oh, yeah, we need to get. Well, at the end of this, we'll give an update.
Yeah, we'll give an update on the issue that I have with this,
because there's somewhat of an update for Kyle Larson, but not an update.
Yeah.
Anyways, time of race was, well, we don't have an average mile an hour. That sucks. Or a margin of victory, or time of race. Guess NASCAR just didn't release any of that information.
Well, you got to figure the margin of victory may not apply here.
Yeah, it does, because Denny was behind him. Denny was second. Oh, so yeah, now you made me give away the. All right, anyways, let's go to caution flags. 5 caution flags for 32 laps.
2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third.
Right. Well, the first caution flag came out lap 4.
Yes, it did.
For I need to zoom this in. A turn 2 incident with car number 42 and 15.
Yes, they decided they wanted to kiss each other.
Oh, you got Lovey?
Yeah, they got a little lovey and it didn't work.
They got Lovey Dovey.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Okay. Then we had another caution at lap 18 to 22.
Yes.
Obviously, we get green flag up to 22.
Yeah.
We're coming to lap 23 between the 16 and 15
Yeah.
on the back straightaway.
Yeah, they tried to. In fact, I think this was the instant they tried to go for the same real estate and couldn't go for it.
Wow, who would have thought you could put two cars in the same spot of track?
I know.
Then we got a caution at lap 47, which was the stage, and actually it's supposed to be 45, but they dropped it for some reason. It says 47. I think NASCAR's. I think who the hell's drunk at NASCAR giving out these things wrong?
What caution flag was the Kyle and Kyle incident?
Oh, the stage 2.
Was it the stage 2 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kyle and Kyle incident.
Anyway, so that was stage 1 conclusion.
Yeah.
Then the next one was lap 113.
That would have been stage 2. Yeah.
That was car 4 spinning out in turn 3. Or no, hitting the wall.
Yeah, hitting the wall.
He
Yeah.
smacked the wall too.
Yeah, he did. He smacked it so hard that it cut his tire and he ended up
Here's
being
what you're
out.
talking about. Lap 141.
Yeah, the Kyle and
was
Kyle
the-
incident.
Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch incident. All right, let's stop there for a minute.
Where Kyle lost control a little bit of his car, hit Kyle
Busch.
Larson lost control of his car, hit Kyle Busch, sent him into the wall, and Kyle Busch was out.
But
But
when they went back deeper in the replay,
uh-huh.
you saw them both bouncing off each other
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, you did, because they're going like
And
this.
then you saw Kyle Larson, the 5 car, kind of get in the bush a little bit. And then all the way down the back, I think the back straightaway,
Yeah.
Kyle Busch was just, oh no, front straightaway. Kyle Busch was fucking up against his damn door.
Yeah.
They went into turn 1, and Kyle Busch sure in hell didn't give him any room.
No, he didn't.
And Larson washed up into him.
Yeah, he did.
Me personally, I know Kyle Busch says, well, it's probably my fault. I call it a racing incident because they were
Yeah, I
very
do
much
too.
shoving each other around.
Yeah, they were,
That's
because
just my opinion.
Kyle Busch is going this way.
Hey, you didn't
this
give
to
out our
Kyle-
warning.
Oh, warning! We are pretty much fans. This is all from a fan.
We are pretty much fans. I don't work for NASCAR. I don't work in NASCAR. I wish.
We don't work for NASCAR. We are fans.
We are
and
race
these
fans.
are our opinions.
And we know how opinions are.
Yes.
Like assholes. Everyone has one. Then the next one was at stage conclusion. You don't have a lap here, but I think it was what? 95 plus 45. That makes it 50, or it makes 100. Lap 140. See, their numbers are off.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
So who the fuck? Somebody at NASCAR smoking dope.
I believe it.
They're on something, dude, because they're like their numbers are. Anyways, let's go through the stage 1 top 10 real quick. At the end of stage 1, we had car 20 in the lead, which is Christopher Bell.
Well,
Car 34 was second, Michael McDowell. Car 12 was third, Ryan Blaney. Car 2 was fourth, Austin Cindric.
mhm.
Car 11, he normally will say he beat your favorite driver. Denny Hamlin in car 11 was fifth.
Yes.
24 car 6th, 54 car 7th, 45 8th, 22 9th, and in 10th place, the 9 car. At the end of stage 2, you had the 20 car again, Christopher Bell.
Mm-hmm.
In second place, you had Austin Cindric in the 2 car. Followed up in P3 by Ryan Cindric. Oh my God.
Ryan Priest.
Ryan Blaney in the 12
Ryan
car.
Blaney.
Followed by Chase Elliott in the 9 car for fourth. And Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ. I haven't even drank that much yet.
I know. Brad
Brad
Keselowski.
in car number 6.
Yep.
For 5th place. Followed by 22, 14, 77. I'm going to mention Carson Hosbar's name there in car 77.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That is a lower tier team
and
running
look,
in the top 10.
Yeah.
The 3 car, Austin Dillon, amazing.
Yep.
And car number 11.
Yep.
Failed to qualify for this race with none. There were 16 lead changes
Yes, there was.
among 10 drivers.
Yep.
This is why it was a snooze fest.
It was. Plus, there ended up being about 3 out. 2 or 3 out. 2 out. That's right. 2 out.
So-
Barry and Bush.
Only 36 of 40 cars made it to this race.
Yeah.
So we don't even have a full field.
No, we don't.
Finishing dead last in 36 was Josh Berry. Obviously, an accident took him out.
Yeah.
On lap around lap 109.
And then
at lap 139, they have Kyle Busch out in P35
which
for a wreck.
that was the biggest question I had. What went wrong on his car? What did
Kyle Busch?
Yeah, what happened to
He
his
smacked
car?
the fucking wall.
Did he break like a toe link or something?
He broke something.
Because it looked to me like his car was fine.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm not the driver.
Well, no, but I mean, I was just curious because they didn't ever say what was wrong with it.
That's true. 2 laps down in car number 19, finishing 34th was
Martin.
cheater.
He's not a cheater.
Cody Ware finished 33rd in car number 15. Corey LaJoy, by the way, Ware was 1 lap down, or 2 laps down, 3 laps. Oh, I'm sorry. Martin Truex was 3 laps down.
He was, because he went in for a pit stop and
Then got a flat tire shortly after. Had to go
then
back
got
down.
then got a flat tire and had to go back in. And then by that time, it had just totally fucked his race.
Boy, can't tell you're not a fan. Totally fucked his race.
It did. It totally fucked his race.
Okie doke. Well, Corey LaJoy, who was 1 lap down, finished 32nd. Harrison Burton finished 1 lap down and 31st. 30th was Derek Kraus, 1 lap down. Alex Bowman in the 48 car finished P28, 1 lap down.
Wow.
John Hunter Nemechek was 1 lap down, P27.
He just-
Eric Jones, 1 lap down in P26. Your pole sitter,
which was
Michael McDowell,
Dal.
in car 34, finished P25, 1 lap down, but finishing on the lead lap. And we're going to have to go over some of these.
Mhm.
Let's start with number 24th, or in 24th position. Started P3, finished 24th. Car 12, Ryan Blaney.
Okay. This is the reason.
Oh, shit.
This is the reason why, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen.
So let's get down to this. With
He was
about, hold it, before you get to there, about 15 laps to go.
Mhm.
We had a race on our hands.
We did.
We had a race between Ryan Blaney and Christopher Bell in car 20
And then,
for the win of this race.
yeah, and then Austin Cindric
Hold
wasn't
on,
too far behind.
Right. But Bell all of a sudden
I mean,
dropped
yeah,
like
he
a rock.
rocked.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Come to find out, he was blowing up.
Yeah.
Well, he thought he was blowing up. I think he just dropped the cylinder
Yeah. He just
because of the
yeah.
fact that in the corners, he would catch up. And at one point, because your driver's so many laps down, he
pushed
actually-
him.
would get behind him in the straightaways to keep pushing him.
Yeah, and then he was told not to do that.
So after that, we're like, okay, well, Blaney's going to win this race hands down.
Yeah.
Come to the white flag.
All of a sudden,
Hold
Blaney.
on. Just before the white flag, so 2 laps ago on the back straightaway, Blaney laps Daniel Suarez in car 99.
Yes.
Coming around turn 4, headed for the white flag. All of a sudden, Daniel Suarez passes Blaney
Yeah.
with Austin Cindric right on Suarez's ass in P2.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Cindric passes Blaney right at the white flag. We're like, what the hell is going
Yeah.
on? All of a sudden, they hit the key. They hear the key of Blaney's radio. I'm out of fuel.
Yeah.
So we went from, we're going to have a great race here between Bell and Blaney to shit.
Yeah.
That it's now at what? He had like a 6-second gap on,
Yeah.
or 3 or 4 second gap on Cindric. So
Yeah.
even Boyer and Hart, like, well, now he just takes time passing cars, the lap down cars. You don't have to worry about it. To all of a sudden, we're coming to the white flag, the last lap of the race, and Blaney runs out of fuel.
Yeah, and come to find out on the last pit stop that the commentators refer to as the money stop
Right. The last pit stop, it was under green.
was under green. So it was technically the money stop.
Ryan Blaney's team took one can of fuel, while when we found this out after the race. Larry McReynolds actually went back, looked at the video.
Yeah.
And under that last green flag stop, Blaney's team put in 1 can of fuel.
And Cindric's put 2.
And Cindric's team plugged in a second can
yeah.
while they're waiting on the tires to be finished.
Yeah. To give him
So they
enough.
gave him just a little bit extra fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. It was,
so, I mean, obviously,
it was
we just gave you who won the race. Austin Cindric won the race, but holy crap.
It was a crazy finish.
It was. I mean, it turned a boring race into
like,
an exciting race throughout the last 25 laps.
Yeah.
So Ryan Blaney finishes P24. Daniel Suarez ends up finishing P23 because he got his lap back.
Yeah, I did.
Back on the lead lap. And 22nd place, Noah Gragson for Stewart Haas Racing.
Which
again, on our, I think it was the.
It was the.
I think we did when we opened up the book and stuff.
No, we actually. No, it was when we opened up the book. Yeah, because we updated before we opened up the box. We updated him on that Stewart Haas will be closing at the end of this season.
Right. I mean, Tony's got his hand in NHRA drag racing, so he don't care about NASCAR anymore. And Gene Haas has got his hand in Formula One.
Kimberly's gonna shut her mouth.
Kim loves Gene Haas in Formula One.
I do not love Gene Haas in F1. If he was any sort of an owner, he would know.
Y'all realize I just keep open these holes
would actually do something for your team to actually build morale for your team and not sit there and tell your team principal, well, I want to see results before I put any money into this team. Bullshit.
Finishing P21 was the car 23, Bubba Wallace. And of course, I was listening to Bubba's radio. And anytime they seem to have McDonald's on their car for the sponsor,
they seem to do bad.
No, it ain't that. Ain't this that? No, they've done good with McDonald's on the car.
Okay.
No, but the problem is, at one point, I hear Booty Barker say, "Hey, I think we're gonna run with the Filet-O-Fish special again."
Yeah.
And Bubba's like, "I'm fucking tired of you making these fucking decisions."
Yeah.
The Filet-O-Fish didn't work. So then it comes to the last green flag pit stop. Booty Barker says, "Okay, we're going to go to McChicken."
Yeah.
So they always, all their radio calls are McDonald's meals.
Yeah.
My good Lord.
So if you're listening to the radio, you'll know what McDonald's sells.
I really need to record a Bubba Wallace race.
Uh-huh.
Just to hear all the different pit calls, what they call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because all teams are now coding their pit calls.
Mm-hmm.
Because they feel that they need to, so the other teams don't understand what the hell they're going to do.
But why code the pit calls? Everybody knows what everybody's going to do anyway, because everybody seems to be monkey see, monkey do.
Sorta. I mean, there was a lot of two-tire pit stops in this race.
Yeah, there was a lot of two-tire pit stops.
Your driver took 2 tires early on.
Yeah, and that's
what made it work.
Yeah, it made it work until it fucked his race.
Well, that was just because he blew a fucking tire on the left. He blew a brand new left side. He cut down a left side tire, a brand new one. So
yeah,
I don't want to hear about you bitching about. But the problem was when Michael McDowell took his last green flag pit stop, he was close to running almost 93 laps on that tire.
Well, yeah,
Goodyear, we need a tire that fucking wears.
Yeah, exactly. And these, yeah, exactly.
I miss the days of really blown tires.
Yeah. So why don't you get your heads out of your asses, Goodyear, and figure out how to make a tire that actually wears right, instead of sitting here and making a tire that's going to last the whole fucking race.
Let me jump in our NASCAR side of the of our Discord, right? So, I didn't really say anything about whether or not we were watching if I was watching the race or not, but Ubaldo all of a sudden sends a deal about 3:12 our time, right? Yes. So it's roughly 6:12 Eastern. Yep. Pit or not to pit? How long can you stay out there? And that was when they were telling Brad Keselowski we're going to run long, which I like to call. Brad's already got a race when he's in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, he's guaranteed to move on.
I mean, and that's why I say I like the call from Brad, because actually Brad made it.
Yeah,
because his team wanted him to come in. He's like, "No, I don't want you."
Yeah,
and I said, "I'd like to call from Brad, stay out as long as you can, and hope for a caution." Then Ubaldo came up and said, "True, we've seen races when they just run when they just ran out of fuel. And I put exactly, I hate to say it, but damn, do I miss the fuel mileage days. And then the next one was, yep, Bell is moving up again. I'm like, yeah, Bell is the fastest car on track. And I was using my NASCAR app to look at times. And at this point, Bell was faster in speed and lap time than Blaney.
Yeah.
This is back when they're in traffic waiting for cars to pit.
Yeah.
And then we get to the wow moment. And that's when Blaney ran out of fuel.
Yes.
Oh no! I'm sorry. That's when
when Bell's engine started getting out on him.
Damn, this was going to be a great race to the finish. And then the next one at 3:35 to 6:35 Eastern, your boss was like, "What?" And then I go, "What a crazy finish! No fuel. They didn't get enough fuel in the tank." And then he's like, "I tell you, fuel. How funny we just talked about it."
Yeah.
I'm like, that is funny that we just talked about. I mean, again, it's funny, hella funny. Yeah. I'm like, I really do. Call me crazy. I do miss the fuel mileage days.
Well, yeah, because at least when there was fuel mileage days, at least there was, it was a race. It was who was going to run out of fuel, who was saved enough.
Well, I mean, how many times do we see, like, I mean, even Dell Jr.
Yeah.
Take like 2 or 3 laps to go, or even take the white flag and run out of fuel.
Yeah.
At some of these big races.
Yeah.
And it was just funny that here we were talking about fuel mileage and Blaney runs out of fuel.
Yeah.
I thought it was ironic.
It was very ironic.
It was kind of fucking funny.
Yeah, it was ironic.
But it was one of those things where, like, Bell, I mean, again, and the commentators talked about with Bell, he probably would have more race wins this year, but they either hurt themselves on pit road.
Yeah.
Or the cars have been unreliable.
Yeah.
And here today, the car was unreliable. Which is weird by Joe Gibbs, because usually Gibbs got most reliable cars.
Well, yeah.
I don't remember where I left off. Oh, Bubba.
Yeah.
Anyways, 20th position was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 19th went to Zane Smith. 18th went to Daniel Hemrick. Chase Briscoe was 17th. Todd Gillen was 16th. William Byron, 15th. Lackluster day for him.
Yeah.
Chris Buescher, 14th. Chase Elliott, 13th. Ross, the Watermelon Man Chastain, 12th. Ty Gibbs, 11th. He hurt himself. He sped on pit road that last free flag run.
Yeah, he did.
So he had a penalty and hurted his race, but he got back to 11th. Your top 10 in 10th place goes to Kyle Larson, car number 5. 9th place. Did you know who finished 9th?
I don't.
Driving the car 51, Justin Haley.
Holy cow.
Right? Great race for Haley.
Yeah.
Finishing 8th in car 77, Carson Hocevar, who is a rookie this year.
Yes, he is.
So great finish for Carson.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell, with all his issues, did finish in P7.
Yes.
With the help of, and when it was funny, because when Regan Smith told him that, was talking about Martin Helton, he's like, man, yeah, Martin's a great teammate.
Yeah, I heard that.
Finishing P6, the 3 car, Austin Dillon.
Yeah.
Good finish for Austin finally.
Very good.
Your top 5 is in car 22. In 5th place, Joey Logano. 4th place belongs to car 45, Tyler Reddick.
Yep.
P3 in 3rd place. Your lowest step on the podium. If we had podiums in NASCAR, we don't.
Nope.
But goes car number 6, Brad Keselowski of RFK Racing. Wow, they turned it around.
Yeah, and that, I'm sorry.
Brad has turned Roush Racing
say.
around, man.
That's what I'm going to say. Brad, when they asked Brad to go over and be partial owner or whatever he does over there.
He's partial owner.
Partial owner.
That's still Roush. I mean, it's the reason why it's
Roush Keselowski Fenway, or Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing.
Right, because originally it was Roush, and then Roush got Fenway partly, so it was Roush Fenway, which, yes, is the group that owns the Boston Red Sox.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that. And then with Brad coming in, it became Roush Fenway Keselowski.
And once they asked him to be owner of that team, have partial
and he
owner,
jumped on it.
Yeah, he jumped on it. Yeah, he jumped on it and says, yeah, I'll go over and be partial owner with you.
I remember when it happened. I looked at you and said, that's dumb.
Yeah,
you're with Penske That's the worst mistake you've ever made in your career.
Yeah, and now it's turned out to be one of the
And now
best
it's like,
moves.
I mean, it's like egg on my face, which, hey, you know what? I love when they do it.
Because he has turned that team completely around.
And P2, we have car number 11 in the Yahoo Toyota, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, no, he was. I noticed he was.
And your winner, driver for Team Penske, driving the number 2 car, hasn't won in a while.
Austin Cindric.
No, normally it's been Blaney and Agony winning all the races, but man, I'm happy to see Austin win. Because actually, just during the race, they talked about, they think he might actually, they thought he might actually be on the bubble.
Oh, wow.
No, he actually might lose his ride this year. This might be his last season there if he doesn't turn it around and he gets a win.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Blaney was going to win the race.
Yeah.
But then again, we always, they talked about it on the race. The race is never over until the checkered flag flies.
Yeah, but
falls.
But even if Blaney would have won the race, Cindric would have finished second.
Yeah, but would Penske have kept him?
Yeah, that's true.
With finishing P2. The only thing I think is going to help Austin Cindric stay there is that his dad is also higher up.
Yeah.
In Penske.
Yes.
Because his dad's more over, I think, the IndyCar team. That's the reason why he got a little bit suspended after they had their issues.
Yep. Those were some major issues.
Oh yeah, Roger didn't take no shit, man.
No, Roger says you're suspended. It wasn't even Indy that suspended him. It was Roger.
Yeah, no, you're right. IndyCar did not suspend him.
No, they just gave
Roger Penske.
Yeah, they just gave him a warning and disqualified him. But Roger says, I ain't putting up with this shit, and suspended him.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was kind of a
lackluster race.
It was lackluster. It wasn't. I mean,
I agree. I agree.
Thank God it was only 300 miles.
Yeah, exactly. If it was 100 miles more,
400, 500. Oh my God, I would have been like
Max Verstappen when I got my pillow and took a nap.
Shit, I would have. I mean, I would have caught. The problem was I would have been caught up to live, and
yeah,
I was only a lap behind live.
I know you were.
This kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah. This race was very lackluster.
It was horrible.
All righty. I'm gonna look at something. Obviously, we don't have Jeff Gluck poll yet because it comes out today.
Yes, it does.
Was it a good race poll? Kim, if you were voting on this race based on what you saw on TV,
I'd say no.
And reasoning being?
It was nothing but a parade.
Nothing but a parade.
There was no passing.
It was hard to pass. I mean, at one point, they talked about it. I mean, Bubba Wallace held up Blaney for 5 laps while Blaney's trying to put him a lap down.
Yeah. Well, and the thing
that helped Christopher Bell catch up to him.
Yeah. Well,
then a lot of things are real guys. I don't mean to cut you off, but a lot of the things they kept saying it was taking these guys 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 laps to get past somebody.
Yeah. These cars have no fucking passing ability. None whatsoever.
Well, part of it is because you got no tire wear off.
No.
The tires are so fucking hard, they don't wear.
No, they don't.
If we're, at one point, again, I made the point, they said on TV that Michael McDowell might be able to run this tire 93 laps.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is the tires that.
But I think he needed fuel, so they brought him down pit road.
Yeah. The thing is I mean, you want to take the tires off, you can use those fuckers as a huge hockey puck with as hard as they are.
No, like that. I mean, you probably go throw them on your. Hell, you probably if they weren't slicks, you could probably run them on your road car.
Yeah. It's like
after the race.
Yeah. It's like, get your fucking heads out your asses, Goodyear, and let's start finding a way to get tires that wear.
Well, we got the last Fox race coming up next year or next week.
Yes, and that's at Sonoma.
Sonoma, and where's that at, Kim?
That is in Napa, California. That is the wine race
near San Francisco, California, and it is a road course.
It is, and it's a wine race.
So I expect some of the entries to be for this race coming up will be Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yep,
the guy from New Zealand, isn't it?
Yep, I know he raced Xfinity and won Xfinity.
Yeah, because they raced at Portland, but he's running for the Xfinity Championship.
Yeah, he is. He's running for
it.
So,
but they raced at Portland Speedway up there in Portland, Oregon, and it is a road course.
Yeah, and he won. In fact, I think they said, or I read on NASCAR about something about a flag and a little kid or something.
What?
there was something that he gave a flag to a little kid, or a little kid gave a flag to him.
Oh, okay. All right, let's talk about the remainder of the season then. So after Fox is done on June 9th, the next 2 races, June 16th, June 23rd, will be on the USA Network.
Oh, fuck off.
Then the next 2 races after that, which will be in Nashville Super Speedway until June 30th, and the Chicago Street Race.
Oh, God, fuck off. Ugh. I don't know why they just don't use a fucking good track there in Joliet called Chicagoland instead of racing on the fucking streets of Chicago.
Amen, sister.
NASCAR is not a fucking street car.
Actually, this new car is.
Well, yeah, but
anyways, that's July 7th. So get ready, City of Chicago. It's time for you to get your streets tore up again.
Yes, it is.
And blocked off.
Yes, it is.
July 14th. How dare, man, this is where I need that. What, Greta?
Yeah.
How dare you? Right? Like, come on, NBC. How dare you? July 14th, they're putting Pocono on fucking USA.
You fucking assholes.
I love that race.
Yeah.
All right, July 29th, the return to the oval. Got the real Brickyard 400 back.
Yay!
That's on big NBC.
Yay!
Then after that, we go back to USA in August. Top first 2 races of August are on USA. After that, 1 race in August on NBC. Then Darlington, the last race of the regular season on September 1st is on USA. Are you shitting me? 1, 2. The first full round of the playoffs is all on USA. The first race of the second round of the playoffs, the round of 12, is on USA. With the final 2 there to be on NBC. And then the round of 8 is on NBC with the championship race in Phoenix on November 10th on NBC. Yes, Kim.
They're just
Oh, hey, Kim, by the way, I want to welcome you to the new way of watching NASCAR. Because obviously, well, no, you watched it back in the day with us when we had to go.
Yeah.
We went Fox.
Yeah.
We had Fox, FSN, and we had TNT for a part of the season.
Yeah.
And then we finished on NBC, I think it was.
Yeah, and that's what I'm pissed off about, is they're doing the same goddamn fucking thing.
It's going to be worse next year.
I know, because now they're putting it on Prime.
Yeah, next year, next year is going to be like the 90s all over again.
Yeah, it's like...
Which you didn't grow up with, I did, and it was a bitch trying to figure out what channel NASCAR races were on. Obviously, it's a little easier now. We got phones. I've got apps. But back in the 90s, it was a bitch. You had to look in the little TV guide, like, look for NASCAR racing.
It's bull fucking shit.
And real quick, so everybody knows, my parents didn't buy the regular TV guide.
No.
So we had to use whatever was in the local newspaper.
And the local newspaper didn't.
Well, they got their deal from the cable company.
Yeah. Anyways. It's bullshit.
While you're saying it's bullshit, I'm gonna look up to see if I can find any new information about Kyle Larson real quick. Mainly, I'm gonna look for Jeff Gluck, see if we got anything from him about whether or not NASCAR's made a fucking decision yet.
Yeah. It's fucking bullshit, because it's like, it's Fox all over again. Fox couldn't even put half the races on Fox on their main Fox channel. And it went with FS1.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Today's race was on
FS1.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking assholes.
Go ahead, keep talking, Kim.
Yeah, it's like,
anyway, why don't you start going over kind of what we're going to be talking about here with Kyle Larson? So
okay, so NBC, and where are they putting most of their races? USA. It's like they don't even fucking care to put them on their main NBC channel. Who cares? We got the contract. We got the money from NASCAR. We'll do whatever the hell we want and wherever the hell we want to put them.
That's not where I wanted you to go. I said what we're going to talk about as soon as I looked this up with Jeff Buck about Larson. What happened last week?
Okay, what happened
after during the Coke 600. He didn't make the start of the race, so technically,
So technically, if you didn't make the start of the race, technically you are.
okay. Here we go. 14 hours ago, I'm gonna say this real quick. Some guy asked Pony Pants on Twitter asked Jeff Gluck, "Are we really about to start this race, not knowing if Larson is even a contender anymore?" Jeff Gluck says, "Correct. Kyle Larson is not currently eligible to make the playoffs. A waiver can still change that, but NASCAR remains undecided."
Yeah.
Now, let me rewind a little bit, try to find it here, because there's a tweet earlier in the week where Hendrick Motorsports or NASCAR did say that they did receive the waiver from Hendrick.
Okay, so yes,
And NASCAR stated that they were going to. You go ahead and start talking.
okay, so
I'm going to look for it so I can get the right.
Yeah. Well, he's looking for the tweet. The whole thing is if you want to be eligible for the NASCAR playoffs, you have to at least start the race, start a NASCAR race. Well, Kyle was actually over in Indy doing the Indianapolis 500, which as a result got delayed a few hours. I can't remember how much of a delay it was. So by the time that he got finished over at Indy, did a very short, not even a minute interview with TV before they were saying, come on, come on, come on. So they got him loaded up in his transportation, headed him over to the airport. He got on a plane, flew over to Charlotte, somewhere over in there, got on a helicopter and flew to the race and was actually there before the rain came.
Right. Okay. But
and
here,
so they were already thinking they were going to, let me finish. They were already thinking they were going to switch drivers, and then all hell broke loose.
Okay. Well, first of all, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. He has to start the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to start it.
He to be counted as a driver in that race,
you have to start it.
Start it.
Yeah, and that's what I said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said you have, as a NASCAR driver, if you want to be eligible for the playoffs, you have to start the race.
3 days ago, Jeff actually retweeted and then quote tweeted on top of some of Jennifer Pryor stuff. The one she retweeted was Hendrick Motorsports confirms it has requested a waiver for Kyle Larson from #NASCAR. Then her quote tweet to her own tweet was update #NASCAR confirms it has received a request for a waiver from Larson from Hendrick Motorsports, and says no timetable for when decision will be made.
But
hold it. Jeff Gluck then quote tweets and says, "It's Thursday night. The longer this goes on, the more concerning it is. And by Sunday, we still had no decision made by NASCAR."
But yet, if the team does a driver suspension,
what's your phone?
Right here. Driver suspension waiver or a medical waiver, oh my God, they get it done within 48 hours.
Right, LG? Back, real quick. I'm going to go backwards. I didn't see the right way. She was confirming, using local newspaper for the guide. But as she said, they only had 4 channels because they didn't get cable in her she didn't have cable in her day, in her time. So, and that's the thing, my parents, when we first got cable, we had all cable.
Yeah.
We had Disney Channel, we had HBO, Showtime, and then they cut away the premium channels and kept just basic cable.
Yeah. And then eventually I didn't have any cable at all.
And so you actually went through a period where you had no cable
at all.
So you had just the basic. Well, for Battle Mountain, it was what?
3 channels.
Well, hold it. No.
Well, it was 3 channels we watched.
No, it wasn't.
No, what I mean by that, it was 3 channels the family watched. If it was a sports channel, we watched it.
No. I'm talking over the air in Battle Mountain. You were lucky to get the 3 channels.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you got 2, ABC and CBS. You can't get NBC out of Reno.
No.
Over the air.
Yeah. And the only reason why we even got back
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Matter of fact, because CBS and NBC out of Reno were such bad receptions on cable, we got our NBC and CBS channels from Denver, Colorado. The only one we get on cable from Nevada was fucking ABC, which was KOLO.
Wow.
And by the way, anybody listening to this from KOLO that currently calls it Colo,
Fuck off. It's
it's
KOLO.
KOLO News Channel 8.
And Luna Girl says, LOL, I lived on a dirt road in the country. There still is a cable there, but there's satellite now.
There's satellite, right? I know. Well, that was the thing too. Like, you know, like I had friends that got satellite, but they in their yard, them big ass fucking dishes.
I mean, they were huge.
And then in the 90s, I picked up DirecTV once.
Yeah.
And then I went to Prime.
Yeah.
There was a Prime, which was another, which ended up becoming Dish Network.
Yeah, I remember Prime.
Yeah.
Because you could actually go to a local Radio Shack or a local Walmart too.
And the only reason why I even went to in the 90s when I could pay for it myself, the only reason why I went DirecTV or a Prime Network is because I wanted fucking MTV.
Yeah.
Our local cable station didn't have MTV.
No.
I love we're supposed to be talking about racing now we're back to MTV.
Oh, I know.
So I didn't grow up with, the whole point of like Dire Straits Money for Nothing song, right?
Yeah.
I want my, I wish.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the best I had for any music video was Night Tracks.
Well, you were lucky.
Oh, that's because but that was because mom and dad were able to get basic cable. But that was only on Friday nights. And then there for a while after school, we had Radio 1990 on USA.
Yeah, I remember Radio 1990.
Which is the first time I ever got to see Motley Crue on the TV show without makeup on.
Yeah.
But I missed the showing of Livewire.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to football practice.
Yeah.
I was in Pop Warner football. I had to go to football practice.
Yep.
We didn't have a VCR yet. My parents, we didn't get a VCR until like 88.
Yeah.
We were like one of the last ones that ever get a VCR, I swear to God.
Yeah. Well, you and your family and my family both.
But anyways, so right now, as far as Kyle Larson goes, he's not eligible for the playoffs.
No, he's not. Even if he wins, he's still not eligible.
He's already won.
Yeah, he's won one. He's not.
He was before the Coke 600. He was our point leader.
Yeah, and now he's not even eligible.
And now he's not even eligible for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now I told Kim, if you go back, look at NASCAR history, Bill France Sr., the one he built when he built the Daytona 500, the Daytona track, Daytona International Speedway. He, at the end of that race, the very first Daytona 500, he held the photo finish picture for 3 or 4 extra days because there was press about it.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna do the same thing, and they're gonna hold it clear up until the playoffs start, and then they'll announce it.
I told Kim, I said, NASCAR, if they wanted to, they could hold this out until that race, the final race of the season at Darlington.
Yeah.
And either announce it that weekend of Darlington.
Yeah.
Or wait until midweek after Darlington.
Yeah.
And just before the playoffs.
Yeah. And I tell you what, if they don't grant his waiver, but yet they granted a suspended driver's waiver,
you're bringing that up.
Waiver for 2.
Hope I didn't fuck up Twitter now.
For 2, I would be.
I did. God damn it. I can get back to it real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because Jeff Gluck actually brings that up. Here we go.
I would be the first one to take my ass to the appeals.
Okay.
And I would appeal the decision. And that would be my appeals case.
Okay. So Jeff Gluck retweeted a screenshot that Bob Pockers had put out. Bob Pockers works for Fox.
Yes, he does.
And on September 29th, 2022, NASCAR has granted a waiver for Alex Bowman to remain eligible to advance to the round of 8 if he is able to come back at Charlotte Road Course, Roval. Most likely he will be too low to make it on points and would have to win that Charlotte Road Course race to advance. But they granted a waiver in the round of 8 for Alex Bowman when he had his wreck that injured his back and actually he couldn't continue the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Hold on. June 1st, 2023, Chase Elliott has been granted a waiver to miss the World Wide Technology Raceway, the one that race we just ran 1 year ago, and remain playoff eligible.
Yeah.
For April 23rd this year, NASCAR has granted Eric Jones a waiver to miss races while injured and remain eligible for the playoffs. Likely he would, and again, this is Bob's extra commentary, likely Eric would need to win a race as he likely will be at least 100 points behind the cutoff when he returns.
Yeah. So
then Jeff says this. Again, use at Bob Pockrass tweets to look at when some recent waivers were granted. Jones, injury news announced April 23rd. Waiver granted April 23rd.
Yeah.
Same day.
Exactly.
Elliott, suspension announced May 30th. Waiver granted June 1st.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
day later. Bowman, injury news announced September 29th. Waiver granted September 29th.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Same fucking day. And then with Larson, he put question mark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So here's what when we obviously should once the news came live, really we need to go live on some of this shit. Like once we hear this news, because a lot of times we have great conversation between each other, and then by the time we do the show, we don't have the same energy towards it.
But I still do because it's bullshit.
I know. But the one thing is this. One or two things are going to happen from this. And we said it in that one episode earlier that we did. Is that either NASCAR is going to make an example of Kyle Larson and say that you run the Indy double and miss our crown jewel race, the Coca-Cola 600, then you're not going to be eligible.
Then my argument is this. If it's such a fucking crown jewel, then why the fuck did you call it due to rain? I'm
not joking. She said the same exact thing 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
She really did. It was just me and her. And she's like, it's such a crown jewel. Say it again.
Why did you not finish it? I don't give a fuck if it was halfway and legally complete. You are not treating this crown jewel the way you treat your Daytona 500 crown jewel. I've watched Daytona 500, and you guys have raced at 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, you got them on that. You did get them on that, but they have actually shortened the Daytona 500 before. I mean, they have shortened it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like they've never shortened it. I mean, hell, we had a Brickyard 400, which was technically another crown jewel, where they called it because of darkness.
Yeah.
Where really we should just not even run the race until the next fucking day.
Yeah. And that's my other.
That should be the fucking rule. If we can't get it in, if a track don't have lights and you can't get you can't get the race finished before dark.
Yeah.
Then extend it to the next day.
Yeah. And then my other argument.
I mean, at that point, during that time, Indy was not even getting the fucking fans anymore. The fans weren't showing up for Indy.
No. And the other bitch I have is if it's such a crown jewel, that's a 3-day weekend for most people.
Yeah.
Fuck. If you can't run it because you know damn fucking well that
you're talking about Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Right. Oh, I mean, everybody had Monday off.
Yeah, if you know damn fucking well.
And more likely, most fans,
yeah,
especially like the ones in the infield, were probably there until fucking Monday anyways.
Yeah, so you know damn fucking well that you're going to have weather that fucking late that night. Fucking postpone the fucking race until the next day.
Postpone?
Yeah, postpone it. Sorry. Postpone the fucking race until Monday. It ain't going to fucking kill you because you've postponed other races and ran the next fucking day.
True. We had this happen earlier tonight. She was making mac and cheese with, she wanted to know if I wanted sausage dogs in it or hot dogs. And I went with the sausage dogs for the hell of it because it changed it up. And you said what?
I can't remember.
We have enough mac and cheese.
Oh, we have enough mac and cheese to kiss a horse.
To kiss a horse. And I'm like, Kim, it is to kill a horse.
And then I brought up then he says, he made a comment that I was like somebody. I says, it's leave, you idiot. He says, oh yeah, Biff.
She's just like fucking Biff. Oh my God. Once in a while, I mean, all of a sudden she'll say these normal things, you know, when you say, oh yeah, I got too much to kill a horse, and she's all kiss a horse. And you're like, what? And I'm like, God damn, we need to do this. Anyways, I went on a sidebar there for the hell of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, so right now we're still waiting on Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
Whether or not, I told her, I said this much: NASCAR, if they're gonna not approve it, they're gonna hold it out for the longest time.
Yeah, they are.
And I think and for me, the reason why you would hold out the longest time is because if you announce it now that you're not going to give him the waiver, Kyle could go to Rick Hendrick and Jeff Gordon and say, why am I even fucking running this year?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't I just go do some other fucking races and go other shit I want to do?
Yeah, exactly. And then you can have a fill-in driver for my car.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I wouldn't blame Carson. I wouldn't blame Kyle Larson for doing that.
Fuck no, I wouldn't either.
I mean,
'cause I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look at Rick and fucking Jeff and say, well, fuck, I'm not running for a championship anyway, so who fucking cares?
Yeah. So you let me go do what I want to do the rest of the season. I'll come back and we'll shoot for a championship next year.
Matter of fact, we'll call the contract. I'll just take the rest of the year off and I'll finish it out on the back end of my fucking contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Wherever his contract ends.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you this many months onto my back end of my contract.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's what I would do.
Well, yeah.
You know, but NASCAR don't want that to happen because that's one of their stars.
Yeah, but yet they're sitting here playing fuckers.
Fuckers?
And
They're playing fuckers?
Yeah.
Don't you play checkers or something?
Well, they're sitting there. They've got their heads so far up their fucking asses that they're going to say, oh, well, we're going to hold it out.
Well,
he's one of the stars of our sport, but hell, we ain't going to
that's the reason why if I'm not going to approve it, okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to be NASCAR. If I'm not going to approve the waiver, I'm not going to give you an answer now. I'm going to hold it until at least the fucking last race of the regular season. Because that's the last moment you can give it.
Yeah, I know.
By then, everybody needs to know whether or not he has the waiver or not.
Yeah, because by after the last race,
I mean,
of the
at
season,
least at that moment, you're only losing him for what? 3, 6, 9, 10 races?
Because we'll start the round of 16, the round of 12, then the round of 8, then the round of 4, but each round has 3 races. What
I want to know is, besides NASCAR owned tracks, could SMI, Speedway Motorsports Incorporated, what's the guy's name? Not Burton Smith.
Rick.
No, Marcus Smith.
Marcus Smith.
Could Marcus Smith, if NASCAR will say that they come out and say, okay, yep, we're not going to give it to you.
But could Marcus Smith
could SMI
pull
sue
the contract?
NASCAR?
Yeah.
Because now one of your biggest stars is not playoff eligible. And if Larson does say, you know what, fuck this, I'm done for the season.
And then at that time, the SMS tracks are losing money. SMI tracks are losing money because nobody's going to want to pay the money to show up to watch.
I know Chase Elliott gets the fan vote of the year, but I'll tell you one thing right now. Larson has a lot of fucking fans.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He has.
And this is what I'm worried about. The longer, if you're NASCAR, the longer you draw this out, you might actually piss off his fan base.
Yeah.
And honestly, regardless if you're a Larson fan or not, and I know we've only got a few, but people have watched this later on, you know, if you're a Larson fan or not, and you think it's bullshit what NASCAR is doing, maybe we ought to do a goddamn. Just
hit them where it hurts most. Hit them in their.
Okay. By not going to races.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you already bought tickets, so that's going to not matter, right?
Yeah.
Because you're already given the tracks some money. The tracks aren't going to care.
No.
But hit them where it really hurts in the TV ratings.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop watching this shit.
Yeah, stop watching every NASCAR race from here on forward.
If you're pissed off that NASCAR is dragging their feet on this, stop watching.
Yeah, don't watch it from
make
this
their
time
ratings
forward.
drop.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They just signed that great new TV contracts where they're guaranteed all these fucking like Fox and NBC and Prime, all these viewers.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, them ratings drop out.
Yeah, which then if they start, dropping, the people that they sign the contracts with are going to start questioning it.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're pissed off about something in your life, in the world, regardless of what it is, and you want to hurt somebody protesting and whatnot, you think that's going to work, it really don't work. You want to hurt them where it hurts, right in the fucking pocketbook.
Exactly.
When they start losing money, then they start listening.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, obviously, there's a few things that doesn't fall under that thing, but a lot of it does.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to hurt NASCAR, kill their fucking ratings.
Exactly. Kill them big time.
You know, if you don't like, you know, I mean, again, the same thing was F1. Unfortunately, F1 ain't gonna give a flying fuck.
No.
If the ratings in America drop out.
No, they're not.
But it would have to be the ratings of the world.
Yeah, it would.
You know, but as far as NASCAR goes, stop watching it. Matter of fact, tune to IndyCar.
Yeah.
Piss them off.
Yeah,
Go to IndyCar, watch that instead. Give IndyCar the ratings that
Yeah.
NASCAR was getting.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we're back in the 90s where IndyCar is top dog and NASCAR is playing second fiddle in this country.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the way it used to be.
Well, yeah, I know it did. I know it did.
At least for, I really don't think people watched all the races at IndyCar, though.
Probably not.
I know everybody keeps talking about the 90s IndyCar before IRL, but dude, I really don't know anybody that watched IndyCar after Indianapolis.
Yeah. Yeah.
NASCAR, I was always looking for NASCAR.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that being said, we had some fun tonight. This morning.
This morning.
It's morning for most of you people.
Yeah.
It's morning for us too.
And Luna Girl said Tuesday at 7 Eastern is Grave Reviews. Right up there. Go right up where she said the innkeeper. Nope. Right there. Nope. There's the innkeeper. Go up to where nope. There's that one. There it is.
Yeah, Grave Reviews, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
I wonder. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't get that. I don't know what fuck.
Yeah, let's do it now.
While we're thinking about it, I don't know how well Scott can see this. I'll be fucking fun.
Keep going. No, you passed it.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna edit live. I like doing this shit live.
Now is it Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7?
No, 7:30. I think it's 7.
Tuesdays 7, Thursdays 7:30. Thank
there you
you.
Go. There you go. See, Luna Girl's on top of this shit.
Thank you, Luna Girl.
Hey, you know, if you got the list, you can always text me. I would be really thankful if you did, but no, it's all good. LG, I love you.
Let's do the banner now.
Let's do the banner now, man. She wants me to do the banner now because she knows I'm gonna fucking forget.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we're gonna
just add Tuesdays at 7.
TUES.
D-A-
Fuck, I can't even spell.
DAY.
Fuck, can you read it?
Yeah, Tuesday. You had Tuesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Now, Tuesday, and then at
all right
7 Eastern.
PM. Yeah, PM, right?
Yeah, PM Eastern.
Oh my God. Hold it. Wait. No, wait.
And
no, there we go. Right there. And then put it and there, right?
Yeah. And Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
Right,
Eastern.
Save.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I guess I can get rid of the Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursday. Just put Thursday.
Thursday. Oh, man. By the way, I'm buzzing just in case anybody didn't know. This is why it's even funnier for me to fucking try to do this now. Wait, what the hell was that button I just pressed? Oh, that was the right one.
Yeah.
It's right there, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
All right, cool.
All
righty.
All right.
All righty now.
All righty now.
You knew who I stole that from, right?
Yeah.
Who did I steal that from?
Travis Kelce.
Right on.
Because he does that on.
Hey, speaking of sports, let's speak of sports for a minute. Let's talk about fantasy football. I'm thinking about retiring.
You're thinking about retiring.
Yep, I'm thinking about retiring.
Oh,
like I won it last year. I think I'm gonna retire on top.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'm not gonna do that because I had fun being in there with Luna Girl playing because I mean when I was first into fantasy football, I gave up my spot to Luna Girl so she could have it, because I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not gonna belt because Brindley was born at that time.
Yeah,
I knew it just wasn't gonna have time. And I really wanted to get back into it. Never did. And finally they had an opening and they're like, yeah, Luna Girl's like, Scott, come on, please. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And I need to get a chance to participate in the draft
because where you were at there, the power went out.
I know, right? We get a fucking monsoon storm.
Yeah.
In Battle Mountain, Nevada, which I hadn't seen one of those since, God, I want to say 85.
Yeah.
And in 85, we didn't lose power.
No, we
But
didn't.
we fucking did that day.
Yeah.
It was like right in the middle of the fucking. I was about ready to go, oh, yeah, the draft's going on. Let me get in there real quick. And so I get all these fucking draft picks. Fucking the system does it. And so first thing I do is I call my team losers.
Yeah, you did.
I'm like, dude, I'm just going to fuck this shit. I'm not going to. One, because I didn't think I had access to Pimpin' Tweelix, the original cover or thing. And then when I realized it, I think there was a couple booths in the back with Don Brady and Luna Girl where they're like, dude, you're not a loser.
Yeah.
And even I think Luna Girl also texted me or something. Said she wasn't happy about the name.
No, she wasn't.
And so I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. All right. And I go in there, I'm going to change it. And all of a sudden I realize, fuck, there's my original picture for Pimpin' Tweelix.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck this shit. I'll change it back to Pimpin' Tweelix. And then it went in the fucking, I'm like, how? How did this even happen? I mean, it's crazy because I started off strong.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, I went
you
on
went a major losing streak.
Huge ass losing streak. Made to the playoffs. And all of a sudden stomped through the fucking playoffs.
Yes, you did.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And I remember telling you at the end of the year last year, I'm like, I just won this championship. I swear to God, I should just fucking retire.
Yeah. No,
But I won't. I have fun with it.
I know you do.
I know. Anyways, anything else? We got what, F1 back next week?
Yes, we do have.
Well,
3 more months until fantasy starts. Yes,
Sonoma.
Sonoma, and then F1.
Oh, speaking of, before we go on, we'll continue with the football talk for a minute. I can't believe what's coming out next month.
Oh yeah,
NCAA college football 25 from EA fucking Sports. Yes. I've been waiting since 2014 for a new fucking game.
Yeah, you have.
Finally.
Yeah.
The game has come back. Anyways, I'm gonna look up F1 real quick. Are we back next week?
Yes, we are, but I don't remember where we're racing.
Dude, I'm hitting my microphone now. Where are we racing? We're racing in Canada.
Oh, that's right. We're racing
Canada.
Yeah, we're racing in Montreal, Canada.
I plan on you know I say Canada for a reason, right?
Canada.
Yeah, I just want to get people mad because I can't pronounce Canada.
It's Canada.
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 Anyways, yeah, we're gonna race at the Gilles Villeneuve racetrack in Montreal.
Yes.
June 7th is FP1 at 10:30 our time, so it'll be 1:30 Eastern on Friday.
Yes.
The race itself is on June 9th.
Yep.
At 11 a.m. our time, which means
I'll have it. Yeah.
it will be 2 o'clock
Eastern.
Yep.
It'll be
I'll be on ESPN for those of you in the States. Anywhere else in the world, please make sure you check your local listings.
Exactly.
On where to find it. Most of you probably got Sky F1, which I'm sorry, but hey, Sky Sports, do whatever you can to try to get yourself in America because fuck ESPN.
Yeah. And then like we did.
I guess I should explain why I said fuck ESPN.
Yeah, you should explain and go a little more deeper on that.
So ESPN, as soon as the race ends, we get to the trophy center, celebration, the spraying the champagne, they cut their fucking coverage.
Yeah, they do.
Then they say go to ESPN 3.
Yeah,
for the
post race.
Post race shit. But then they hold it for like say that coverage on ESPN ends at 8:45 in the morning.
Yeah, and
they wait until 9 o'clock in the morning to continue on with the checker flag from Sky Sports. Like, yeah, assholes, turn this shit on before once the race hits checker flag, turn that channel on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's some of us that want to watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, because by the time they turn
otherwise,
it on,
I guess I'm gonna have to look into getting a VPN so I can get Sky. And I would really order Sky.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't the Acolyte come out soon?
I believe Acolyte does. Yeah.
On Disney Plus?
I think so.
There's something else we want to watch on Disney Plus.
Besides the Jim Henson story?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it was a Jim Henson story.
Yeah.
Story.
So, hey, I know we're supposed to be talking about racing, but they have a documentary on Disney Plus about Jim Henson.
Yep.
I know me and Kim are going to watch it. I'm sure I'll watch it for her, but you know what I mean. We're going to watch it.
Yes.
Acolyte, it's a Star Wars thing.
Yes.
So that's coming out.
Yes, it is.
I'm excited because it's about the dark side.
Yes.
I love my hatred. I let the hate flow through me.
I really got
What's wrong, Kim?
My glasses have all kinds of prints on them.
Can I ask you a crazy question?
Yeah.
I'm not even halfway through this fucking cup. How much alcohol did you put in it?
Not much.
Really?
No, not much at all.
You sure?
Yeah, about 2 ounces.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we had that bartending set. She
Yeah.
I think that was probably too much for that cup.
Okay, so it'll be 1 ounce next time.
No, you can just keep doing 2 ounces. I'm fine.
Okay.
And then Sonoma next week with NASCAR.
Yes.
So we're back to a double race weekend next weekend.
Yes.
With that being said, I am Scott.
I am Kim.
Or I'm Groot. Oh, should we talk about what we found on YouTube real quick?
Okay.
That guy had a video. There was an F1 guy had a video about Tony Stark in Iron Man 2 being in the historic fucking Monaco race.
Yeah.
Which is like a week or 2 weeks before Monaco Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And he
tore that scene apart.
oh fuck yeah, he did.
He tore it to
I'm like,
pieces.
I told Kim, I said, if we ever do Iron Man 2 for the main podcast, I want to either reach out to him to either one, come on the show, or to see if I can at least use his 12-minute video.
Yeah.
Because holy fuck, he goes through all the fucking rules.
Yeah.
Where it pretty much makes it where, yeah, Tony Stark could have been in the race. However, Jackass coming on the fucking track, slicing shit in half, would not be allowed.
And neither the car coming through the barriers either.
Oh God, right?
But
it was funny because you said, what did you say earlier today when we watched that?
What I said earlier is
yesterday, I mean.
Yeah, when we watched it yesterday after we got through, I said I watched it the first time, didn't think nothing of it, but when I watched it the second time, I knew there was something wrong.
Well, you knew something was wrong because you were watching F1.
Yeah, I was watching F1 at the time.
Anyways, I'm gonna pimp it again. Later today, 5:30 Eastern, unless they change the time at 5 p.m. Eastern. As far as we know right now, it's still 5:30 Eastern. Sidebar Cantina. It will be covering the Living Force book. Unfortunately, if I'm awake, I will be there long enough for the opening of the show and their days. But the minute they get in the book, I will be out because I need to finish reading the book first. I am, and we're also reading that in the Red 5 Tavern. Oh
we're
my
also
God.
reading it for Red 5 Book Club. So
hold it, Scott.
Please get your shit together.
Yes, we're reading it for the F5 or
F5.
Yeah, you better push it for me too.
Please get your shit
You know
together.
what? I think we both drank a little too much
I
tonight.
think so.
This morning. Holy fuck.
Anyway, we're reading it also for the Red 5 Book Club, which I think we're about halfway through it now. I'm not sure if we're halfway through it or over halfway through it. I'm not sure.
No way. There's like 50 fucking chapters, I think.
I know, but we're going on to.
I'm seeing chapter 60 right there.
Well, that's the epilogue.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Maybe it is. I don't know, but I just saw chapter 60.
Well,
so ain't no way we're halfway. I mean,
well,
okay, I'm 10 chapters behind the Red 5 Reading Club. I'm still on chapter fucking 20.
Yeah.
Or 21.
We are reading, we covered 21 through 30 yesterday.
Yeah.
At
So
Book Club.
You're on, yeah, okay, you're right. You're
30,
halfway through it.
Yeah. We're going.
All right. She got me. She got me.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Hey, I'm man enough to admit, Kim, you got me.
Yeah.
Kim, you were right. I was wrong. Mark that down. A man actually admitted when he was wrong.
You always admit when you're wrong, though.
Do I?
Yes. Anyway, we'll be going into 21 or 41, 31 through 40.
31 through blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, 31 through 40. Chapters 31 through 40.
But yeah, check out Sidebar Cantina today at 5:30 Eastern, 5 or 5:30. More like 5:30 Eastern. That's when they usually go. If it changes, watch their socials all on Twix. If you're in their Discord, then you'll know. But yeah, make sure you watch Twitter, X, Facebook, or Instagram or the Gram for them. But they're going to talk about the full book.
Yes.
That's why I won't be able to watch the whole show. Kind of bummer, because I was actually going to use this weekend to get it. But we got called from a friend who said, hey, you guys want to come out to a party? We're like, hell yeah. Get the fuck out of the house for a bit.
Yeah.
And just so everybody knows right now, it is roughly 70 degrees here. Going to be a high of 100 today. While remainder of this week, starting the Wednesday, we are supposed to be between 105 and 112. We are on the excessive heat train, about to hit triple digits.
That's why I'm going like this.
Everybody's going, wait, 100 is triple digits, not in Arizona.
No.
In Arizona, it is 110 or more. That is triple digits.
Yeah.
But I am Scott.
I am Kim.
We and our co-host Nicole's in the chat.
Yes.
We are used and abused.
Have a great weekend.
Wait, what? You just did it wrong.
Okay, we did it wrong. Let's
have a great week
and a great weekend.
Be kind to everyone. Cheers.
Cheers. Peace. Whatever.
Great day. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Wrong one. God damn. Even when I'm drunk, I can't do the right one.